Welcome back, guys. Today we are going to take a trip back in time to the days of the Beatles, of flower power, of man's first step on the moon. The 60s reminds me of a certain professional thief with a conscience, kind of like modern day Robin Hood. And I remember he had a hot car. Having the sayang, don't ruin my fantasies. You are not the master of disguise. Boys, meet the Volvo P1800. Although first going into production in September 1960, the Volvo P1800 became insanely popular in 1962 when it was featured in a famous 60s series called The Saint. Roger Moore, who played Simon Templar in the TV series, was so impressed with the car, he actually bought one himself. The P1800 became an instant hit thanks to its sexy design, but of course, that was way back in the 60s.
The P1800 shared the same platform with the Volvo 121 and 122. Over the years and many improvements later, in 1969, Volvo replaced the 1.8-litre engine with a larger 2-litre unit that made 118 horsepower and is still popular among classic lovers till today.
Volvo certainly proved itself worthy of the tagline, Volvo for life, as car lover Erwin Gordon set a Guinness World Record for the highest mileage in an automobile. And after 40 over years of travelling all over the world in his trusty 1800S, as of November 2009, he is still going, currently clocking over 2.75 million miles.
His secret? He never lets his wife drive. Well, now we are in the inside of this P1800 and I must say I love the dashboard. It reminds me of a classic fighter jet. I love these chrome rings and look at the steering wheel, it's huge. There isn't much room in this car. The back seat, well, it looks like it's enough only for a 5-year-old and getting in and out is proving to be difficult even for a guy my size. Nevertheless, it's a gorgeous looking car, it's beautiful, so we can look past that. And it's no surprise why Roger Moore even bought one while he was shooting The Saint. Now, let's take it for a spin. Well, this is a 1967 car. The engine power, well, it's nothing compared to a modern car. Standards are nowhere near. But then again, for a car that is made in the 60s, drives well enough. There's enough engine power for it to keep up with modern day traffic. Comfort-wise, well, it's good enough. It absorbs bumps properly and it's not too stiff, so you can drive it down to Johor or to Singapore for the long distance trips, especially if you drive on with the clubs and all that. And handling-wise, well, it's a small car, but I feel like I'm driving a minibus. There's understeer, there's oversteer, there's a lot of body roll and it feels all over the place whenever you push it to the limits. But the thing is, it's a classic from the 60s. It's not supposed to be a daily driver these days, and it's supposed to be a car that you enjoy with on the weekends and on your holidays and all that. And for that, it fits the bill, does its job well. I would love to have this on the weekends. And another thing, while driving this around, I do get a lot of attention from people, especially from the opposite sex. Nice, huh? Boys, you need a chick magnet? This could do the job.
And we suppose that's why this man got one for himself. Viewers, meet Joe Miranda, the proud owner of this beautiful classic.
Car was up for sale about 3 years ago. Unexpectedly, it was quite cheap, so I bought the car. I bought the car for about 20,000. It was in reasonably good condition. When I bought the car, actually my intention was to restore it to original condition. I've just done part of it, going to continue and do it soon. Eventually, I'm going to respray it. The color will be white and red interior. and change all the rubber parts. Parts were very expensive. Took me about 6 months, about 10K on parts. I feel good because the car has never given any problems. We have taken it for long drives, Bangkok, Phuket, Krabi, Koh Samui, and the last one was to Danok. I've made a lot of friends all over Malaysia just driving this car around.
So Joe, what's the secret? How do you maintain this car so well?
You have to maintain it like regular maintenance, keep it running. If not, a lot of problems will crop up.
Slowly, one by one.
Yeah. Brakes, engine. Normally people buy a car and just look at it, keep it there. And when the day they drive, it will break down somewhere.
So would you let anyone else drive the car? Your wife perhaps?
What do you think?
Have.
What?
Now that was fun. Almost 50,000 units were made throughout its lifetime and many are still in tip-top condition till today. While production may have ended in 1973, the Saint lives on in the memory of classic car lovers worldwide.
I think all three of them will go very far. But in general, karting in Malaysia is producing a lot of good Malaysian drivers right now. We just need to get more of them to Europe so that they can continue their improvement.
I can't think of anything now. I just want to be a racing driver. Formula One, yeah. That's my future ambition. I'm going to make my dreams come true, and I hope for the best. But before I was like a kid, I was really shy. You know, I didn't dare to express myself or anything, but right here I can do anything I want.
Yeah, sometimes I will, but sometimes I'll just try and relax, keep it cool, don't go too overexcited. Otherwise, I'll just overreact while I'm racing and I won't do well. Sometimes it hurts because you get so nervous and you can't stand it. That's part of racing.
Every day I have to go running for 30 minutes and I have to do 2 kg medicine ball. Every Friday and Saturday I come to the track and just drive and try to get a good setup. I don't really have enough time to go play at my friends' houses and stuff and have plays in the weekdays, so it's for the sport.
Coming right up, feel the roar of Godzilla. We'll be right back.